After spending 1 year living in Stuttgart, Germany, and 1 month backpacking Europe, I became increasingly aware of the price inconsistencies from the EU to the US. So, for my project, I decided to take a look at the agricultural policies and other aspects that influence these price discrepancies. In Germany, I noticed that some of the two most important things were pastries and beer. So, after doing some research, I saw that the sugar harvest of 2014 and 2015 led to a decrease in the price of sugar, which allows bakeries and shops to keep their prices low, which is perfect for traveling on a budget. Another important aspect is beer. Every region and city produces their own beer with a distinct taste, and wheat prices in the EU have a relatively strong history of volatility. In recent years, they're slightly above that of the US, and in 2017, the ratio in wheat prices between the EU and the world was around 1.04. My next stop was Spain. In Spain, there were a ton of street markets and vendors selling mostly fresh fruit, vegetables, and fish. In the US, organic produce tends to be quite expensive, so I was surprised by how cheap you could buy this wide variety of vegetables and fruit. The average national consumption of organic produce is estimated to be 35.4 kilos per year, which indicates that around every Spaniard spends 29 euros. Organic foods now represent 1.9% of the total expenditure on food made by Spanish households, and in 2011, Spain was the #1 EU member state concerning the number of hectares dedicated to organic farming. After Spain, we made our way to Greece. In Greece, I found it was also very common to eat lots of fresh seafood and vegetables. In Greece, the food is also slightly less expensive than in Spain, and significantly less expensive than in Germany. Unfortunately, Greece is made up of poor soil, making it extremely difficult to cultivate any sort of agriculture, so they rely heavily on their fishing industry. However, in recent years, the overfishing has led to a large decrease in this industry's ability to contribute to the economy. However, Greece has significantly benefited from the subsidies they receive from being a part of the European Union. Overall, I thought it was really interesting how there is a price gap between the EU and the world in general, and in 2017 it has shown that in the last 10 years the gap between the EU and world prices has decreased from around 30 to 40% to only around 10%.